So, as you can tell, like I said, I have a reasonable PS1 collection, PlayStation collection actually. These are all American. Then over here you have the UK, America, PS2, American PS2, PS3, 4, and 5. But how do you know it's from the UK? Because it says PAL right there. That's the UK region. So, I was happy when I got that. I was really happy. So these are all American. A few Japanese games. Forgot about the Japanese games. Oh, Biohazard 2, which is Resident Evil 2. And your favorite of all time, FF4.
I'm gonna find that on PS4.
Japanese work?
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome. just to add to my Final Fantasy wall.
Oh, wait. These are also the Japanese version. Yeah, here we go. My favorite game of all time, FF6, or Hour 3, there's 6. Beautiful reverse. And then your game that you actually may enjoy, 5. Did you ever play 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so I like the story on 5. I love how colorful those sprites are. They're so colorful. I love it. Anyway, so that was mostly American, a few Japanese, a few British, but if you follow me over here, this is my PAL collection. All of these are from the UK. And I bought a UK PS2, like 2 or 3 years ago now.
Something.
And this is the Japanese Pearl Pink PS2. Rare limited edition. And actually has, NTSCJ, which is Japan. So, it's actually kind of cool. We'll hook this up every now and then. Play a few things in Japanese sometimes.
I think mine's hooked up already.
You always have yours hooked up.
I was playing, what was it, Shining
Force?
Wizard? Or Shining?
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Something like that.
Shining Wizard 2? No, Shining Wizard, that's Hurricane Helm's kick. Isn't that the Hurricane
something? I forgot the name of it.
What was it? Is that what it was?
I don't remember.
The Shining Wizard kick? Or something like that? Anyway, so you have PAL region games, which I love. Then you continue on with the American PS2. Over here, down here. Now, I wanted to show you all this. There are a few games that I really love. And I was really surprised after you guys told me about Chobits. I love that show. I'm so glad you bought that series. And this is actually a very rare Chobits Game Boy Advance. And it actually, we think it's a dating sim, right? I guess.
No clue on that one.
I don't know. Now here's a game that's actually going up in price, which is the Rule of Rose by Atlas. Even though it's a C copy, it's still a considerable sum. If you can find it brand new or even CIB, it's worth a lot. I definitely want to find that for retro, maybe. That'd be cool. So, one of the rarer titles I have is Silent Hill 2. And I think this is this Japanese?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that one's being remade, huh?
Yeah. Cool game. And also, in that vein, no pun intended, Silent Hill, I have the, here we go. Here's one of them right here. Silent Hill Origins. That's a good one. And while we're on this shelf, we've got more turtle stuff. They actually signed the box set for me and the insert. Really cool. And I was smart, I think. I got them to sign the discs because why wouldn't I? And the guy who played Keno, Ernie Reyes Jr., he actually signed the second disc because that's where he made his fame from in Turtles. So that was kind of cool. I really enjoyed Houston's Retro. We definitely are going to go back.
Maybe.
Well, I'd like to go back. Anyway, moving on to, let's see. Okay, down here you have the Mega Drive and Sega CD. I think that's the 32X, so American 32X. I have a Mega Drive and Mega Drive CD.
Well, that's the American. That's our American.
Yeah, this is Sega CD. But I have the other one. I have the Mega Drive CD too.
Yeah.
And down here are my strat guides. And you can see front and center that little famous book right there. GoldenEye. And down here I also have the strat guide for Eternal Darkness. Can you grab that real quick?
Let's see.
Yeah. So this is worth a lot of money, and it's also entertaining. That game I was telling you about that screws with you psychologically. And the reason it's so funny is at the back of the book, I will let y'all pause right here. And you can see what happens when you lose your sanity. You want to have a quick read of some of those? It's so funny. It's like, loss of sanity effects may include but not limited to bleeding walls, ambient noises, disembodied heads quoting Shakespeare, premonitions of suicide, rooms filled with shotgun ammo. Let's see. Mutations from playable characters, and a bunch of other weird stuff. Stuff that will really screw with your head. That is what I loved about it. So, moving over here, we've got the Master System, which is awesome. I love Master System. And over here, we have my PAL 64, Ice Blue. And I don't know where the box is, but I have a box for it too. Original Turtles. Signed. Then we have over here mostly Nintendo and 64. Here's the American SNES, the Virtual Boy headset, and I do have the stand for it as well, but nothing compared to the brand new and the box one. That's always way better. But also have a nice top loader right here. Here's my Japanese PAL PS2. And this is the Sega stand. Got Master System games up here, Saturn games, Japanese Sega Saturn games, Mega Drive CD games. See, Sonic CD, Mega Drive CD. You have Genesis games, and you also have one of my absolute favorite games, Hyperstone Heist, which I'm still looking for in PAL. only because the cover is so cool. I have to have it. That's on my hit list. It's a lot of fun. It's a hard game too. But you also have Master System games down here. 32X, Sega CD, and Sega Saturn. And we finish with the Shrine, the Wrestling Shrine. And I actually will get your help on this one. Have at it, please.
Well, start on what you want to start with.
Okay. Let's start up top, I guess. Undertaker's hat, his tie, and his gloves. And this is when WWE had a sale about 3 years ago, whenever he was getting ready to go into the Hall of Fame, I think, or retire. And they released limited edition stuff, like inside this is his urn, which is really nice. Then you have a few classic games, I think. You got SmackDown versus Raw, which is the UK copy. I love this case because it's got an actual ring. That's really cool.
Yep.
Okay, this is 2009. Also got Ric Flair, 2019. JR's cookbook, WWF cooking. Can you take the heat? That's pretty cool. I wonder if this was the cookbook for Monday Night Heat. Or Sunday Night Heat. Sunday Night?
Sunday Night Heat.
Yeah. Then you have Undertaker's pop, well, doll. And when I was actually at Goodwill, one of our contacts actually told me, it's like, I got something you're going to love. It's like, okay. Found WWF Survivor Series doll of Big Boss Man and Kane. I got it for $10 a piece. Now the interesting thing is we looked it up. The only time, say WWF, World Wrestling Federation, and the only time that Big Boss Man fought against Kane was actually in 1997 at the Survivor Series. So I wonder if that was for the commemoration for the Survivor Series, maybe.
Maybe.
So moving on, we got WWF No Mercy. Behind that, the Undertaker wine. I love that. One is empty because we enjoyed it with a friend that is sorely missed. 2 years ago, Father's Day, he passed. And we split the bottle with him. And he also gave me, oh yeah, there's a Rage in the Cage, WWF Rage in the Cage on Sega CD. And the 16, is that what that one is?
Yeah, 16.
Regular 2K16, the Japanese Super Famicom version of WWF.
Super WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Yep.
Super WrestleMania. And way down there on the bottom, you got Ultimate Warriors wine. Yeah. That's so cool. Then you have SmackDown vs. Raw 2010.
My favorite game.
2010? Okay. Then moving on, you got something which our cameraman Butters gave me for my birthday. I really love this. This is Andre the Giant Ultimate Edition of Mattel. So that's really cool. I love this. It's even got the stats about him. 7'4". I want to say he was like 520 something. Double underhook suplex. Grenoble, France. And in the back right here, NXT. So 2K17 Collector's Edition. Yeah, 2K17 Collector's Edition, which is NXT. which is interesting. And what do we have here?
Stone Cold edition of 13.
Austin 316.
Steelbook of 2008.
Okay.
What system is it for?
3?
What was this? Don't say.
Oh, God.
No idea.
Right. Right.
And you got the North American Steelbook for 2009. Steel Cage.
Yeah. I
Oh,
actually like the UK one better because it's actually the ring. That's so cool. Then down here we have WWF Crush Hour.
I still haven't played that yet.
I haven't either. Also down here we have WWF Raw and Raw 2, or is it just both Raw?
Well, for all.
Also have SmackDown versus Raw 2011 right here, and over here we have SmackDown versus SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. Pretty good graphics for, God, this is going to be 2006, 2007.
Let me see.
Then moving on down there, we've got WCW NWO
2002.
2002. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, 2002. You got the Austin 316 2K13 edition, which I think is actually, oh, this is the UK one.
Ah.
And this is not a steel book, unlike the other. I think they're both signed though. Stone Cold signature right there.
Oh, yeah.
What? Anyway, I think the UK, the US had one too, right?
Probably.
I don't know. Anyway, you're gonna have to zoom in on this one, or come in closer. Over here you have Broken Skull and Broken Skull IPA. Both pretty good beers, but I prefer the lager instead. Moving on down here, you've got WCW NWO.
Old Tour?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Old Tour.
A loose copy of WWF No Mercy. Then WrestleMania 2000 on the 64.
I think that's like the beginning of the SmackDown vs. Raw series.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you have WWF Warzone, which I also have on PS1.
We're playing that game a lot on PlayStation.
WWF WrestleMania Challenge from the UK.
I believe that was my first wrestling game. Warzone.
Okay. Here's another copy of Attitude. Oh, well, sorry. WWF Attitude right here on Dreamcast. Then ECW Hardcore Wrestling Revolution. That's a lot of fun. Then back here we have, oh God, I actually have it. WCW Super Brawl. I don't remember the last time I played that. It's gotta be years. Last but not least, down here, we've got 20 Years of SmackDown. Nice book. Introduced by The Undertaker. So that's kind of cool. And down here, 2K18. And this is the Cena edition, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely Cena edition. Seen enough. That's a great way to end, isn't it? I don't know about you, man, but I think I've seen enough. Ha 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 ha. So, oh, forgot this one. This is the, what year is this? Okay, wow. 2015 Hulkamania edition. With a pop. From his NWO days. Hollywood Hogan. So, that is... That being said, I hope you all enjoyed the room tour. We'll be back another one next year. Until then, we hope we'll see you in Houston or Dallas for retro. And until then, stay cool and stay gaming, guys. Thanks for the support. I really appreciate it. Bye.